This is NOScast here, episode 7. We about to do something different here. I'm doing this solo today. So, what we're about to talk about is why are is you know I was on social media today and I saw that the Marvel dude Loki or whatever is what did they say? They hold on, let me look on Facebook because they had it on Facebook or some shit. They had it on Facebook. Oh, where is it? Hold on a second. Um, this is what they said. This is confirms that Loki's gender fluid. Okay, so let me explain something to y'all. I have no problem with gay, lesbian, especially lesbian. I have no problem being, girls being lesbian. But gay, lesbian, bisexual, bi-curious, whatever. You get what I'm saying? I have no problem with none of that shit. That shit's all cool and dandy. Like, you wanna, enjoy that shit, cool, That's all cool and dandy. You like that shit, it's all cool and dandy, But my thing is, this is my thing. And I don't know about anybody else, but this is like my thing is why is it so prevalent in this shit? Like, why is it so how, like, I need to make this a thing in shows and movies? Like, why are putting this shit down our throats such a thing? Why is announcing, oh, this character's gender fluid, or this character's gay, or this character's lesbian, which I have no problems with. Like I said before, I have no problems with all these things, but why is it so down our throats, especially in kids stuff, in Elmo and kids movies and shows? It's so LGBTQRSTUV community, you get what I'm saying? Like, like, it's so LGBT community, you know what I'm saying? That they need to put this in here. Like, why? Why is it a thing? Why? Like, why is it such a thing? I don't get it really. Like, it's like, I don't know, in the comments or whatever of this video, can you all tell me why is it such a thing? Why people need to know that this character, whatever, is gender fluid? Why, you know what I'm saying? It's not just like movies and TV shows and whatever. It's just social media in general just puts it down our throats. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know what I'm saying? It's so really, it makes it, I wouldn't say unenjoyable, but it just makes it, I would go as that, unenjoyable. It just makes it so unenjoyable for the person that likes that movie or likes that show or whatever, that for me at least, and probably for other people, that it's just like, why does that need to be announced? Why do people need to know that this person is gender fluid, or this person is gay, or this person is this, or this character is this, and this character is that, or this character is bi-curious, or whatever, you get what I'm saying? Like, why does that need to be such a thing? Why do we as human beings need to know about these things? Like, why can't it just be in the dark? If you watch a movie and TV show and think, oh, he's probably gay or whatever the fuck, okay, cool. Like, he likes dick up the booty, okay, cool. Like, that's cool. Like, it's whatever. Like, if you like that, okay, cool, whatever. Just don't bring that around me. Like, that's all I gotta say. Like, Don't bring that around me. You know what I'm saying? Because, I'm out to sock a motherfucker for trying to, do some shit. You know what I'm saying? Why are people so? I get that it's June and it's very LGBT, whatever right now because of its LGBT month or whatever the fuck. I get it. I understand it. It's cool and dandy. Like it's nothing like to trip off of, but it's like I see this shit everywhere. It's so in our faces, man. It's so in our faces, man. Like, why if and it's not even and it's, if people didn't care, like if someone's, you know very homophobic, okay, who it's not like people like it people think, you know I don't know, I don't think being homophobic is a bad thing, but it's like people make it so, how do I put this? Like you saying the N word or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The N word with ER at least. You saying the N word with ER, like it's so prevalent. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I don't. If you're homophobic, you're homophobic. Like it's. I ain't gonna trip off for that stuff. Other people might because they're very into homophobia and whatever and so on and so forth. If you're homophobic, man, it's a whatever thing at the end of the day. But it's like if you're racist, and that's a whole different story. If you're racist, man, there's no coming back from that. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not putting racism. I don't know. People go like, well, then you're putting racism on a bigger pedestal than being homophobia. Well, see, the thing about that is like I just don't understand the whole gay aspect of being gay or whatever, like, or you know I just don't understand all this stuff. Is why is it so prevalent? Why do people care so much if someone's gay or lesbian or bicurious or bisexual? Like, why is it such a thing? Why are people so on that? Like, if someone's, why do people care about that so much? And it's not even just because, and it's really because of social media. I feel like it's really because people on social media care about it so much. And if you're, you know homophobic, cancel culture is gonna come in and just tear you a new one. So it's like, you know but being homophobic is nowhere even near like being racist or whatever. It's being racist and being homophobic are two different type of pedestals. You know what I'm saying? And it's like if you're racist and homophobic, you're just put into the grave basically. Like, you know, which I don't know. Being racist, I would say you're a terrible person. But I don't know. You're homophobic. There's people that are homophobic that are good people, but they don't. People that are homophobic just don't understand the whole I want to dick up my ass aspect. Like, you know, I people just don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? People just don't understand, which I'm in this aspect too. Is just people don't understand of why do you want to become a woman? What makes you feel like I'm a woman, but you're a man? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that aspect of what in your mind aspect makes you think I want to be a woman. A man, though. Like, what one aspect does that make people feel like they want to go down this route. You know what I'm saying? It's confusing to me sometimes. It's really confusing to me. Because, like, it's just like I said, if you want to be, go be gay and, whatever, okay, cool, whatever. It's when it gets shoved down our throats, I have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? People got upset over the Endgame movie because it didn't have that much gay people or whatever the fuck. Like, why does everything have to be a fault? Why does everyone want their piece of the pie? You know what I'm saying? Why does everyone want their piece of the pie of, well, if they have this, then I wanted to have this. Like, I want my piece of the pie. Why? Why should you deserve your piece of the pie? You know what I'm saying? Why should you deserve it? What makes you more special than anything else? If it doesn't, a lot of movies don't have gay people in it, and it's like they just get shadow upon. They just, well, you like this movie, you're homophobic because it doesn't have any gay people or lesbian or LGBTQS shit. I'm like, what the not every movie needs to have that aspect in it. You know what I'm saying? Not every movie needs to have that aspect. But that's our world now. Our world is, you need to have this, that, and that. If you don't have this, then you're gonna be frowned upon. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? It's like everyone wants their piece of the pie. If you don't do it, it's like, well, this show's terrible then. Like, what? And it wouldn't even be like about, it would be about racism. Whoa, it needs to have gay shit also in it. Like, what? Like, what? But why? Like, why does that need to have to be in it? Like, it's about, oh crap. It's about racism. You know what I'm saying? It's about racism. But, like I said, people want their piece of the pie. It's always about having their piece of the pie. You know? That's what this world comes down to, is, where's my piece of the pie? Why isn't my race being supported? Like the Asian, like, because supposedly Asian brutality has become a thing now. Like, but black people have been doing this since freaking day one, pretty much, and now since Asians are getting attacked. Well, I want my citizenship also type aspect. I want people to care about Asian, brutality also. It's like, give me a break, man. Give me a break. Like, the world is so negative nowadays. It's like, why are you worrying about this shit? Why? Why is this being so worried about? Why? Why is gay pride a thing? Like, why? Why do gay pride get a whole month of bullshit? Mother's Day and Father's Day get 1 day. You know what I'm saying? 1 day. The Marines get 1 day. The military, I guess I could say. The military gets 1 day. Black Lives Matter, Black Month gets a whole month. Which I agree with that. Black people should get a whole month. You get what I'm saying? Black people should get a whole month. Why do gay people get a whole month of shit? Why is this such a big thing? Becoming a lesbian or becoming gay or becoming bi-curious or bisexual or whatever. Or becoming a transgender. Why is that such a big thing? Why does that need to be announced? Why people still act like it's 2010? We're in 2021 and y'all still act like being gay is such a big ass thing. Okay, you're gay, cool. Go be gay somewhere else. Like, You get what I'm saying? Like, people think like this thing is such. People act like this is brand new. It's not brand new. Being gay or lesbian or bi-curious or bisexual or whatever has been around since the Stone Ages. Like, people did this in the 1600s and 14, 13, 1200s. You get what I'm saying? These big artistes of that sculpt stuff and, painters, and there was rumors about them being gay, and it was never like really came out because it wasn't a thing. It was frowned upon, I think, back then or whatever. But it was a thing back then. You get what I'm saying? It was a thing. This isn't news. I don't get why people act like this LGBT pride community, whatever the fuck, is news. This isn't news anymore. This isn't news. Maybe in 2010, or maybe 2000, or maybe 1970, or maybe 1900s or 1800s. Okay, it could be news. But this isn't news anymore. People need to stop acting like this gay bullshit, LGBTQ bullshit is news. It's not news anymore. It's not. Okay, whatever. People act like this is news. That's the whole thing. People just act like this is news. It's not news. And then they freaking go at it for the next month, 2 months, or whatever. This isn't news. It never will be news. It's why are we so focused on this shit? You know what I'm saying? We're focusing on this shit. We should be focusing on murderers and people that kill people and the whole entire shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need to focus on, not this LGBT community aspect. This doesn't need to be focused on anymore. Focus on something else. Focus on Trump being the worst president in the world. Something different. Not even that. I was just bullshitting there, but not even that. Focus on something else. Focus on world hunger. Focus on homelessness, something, except for LGBTQ community. This isn't news anymore, man. But anyway, we're gonna switch gears on this aspect because I'm tired of talking about it, and I think I've talked about it long enough, and I think y'all don't want to hear it no more. So we're gonna talk about something else. We're going to talk about the new Battlefield game that's coming out. That just freaking put out a trailer, basically. They just put out a trailer of it. So, we're going to talk about it. Now, I'm going to say now, that new Battlefield game is fucking insane. I watched the trailer. The trailer looks fucking awesome. That gameplay trailer be fucking out of this world insane. You know what I'm saying? That gameplay trailer better be fucking crazy, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It better, man. Let me tell you, bro. That gameplay trailer, like, I just saw and the maps look beautiful. The maps look beautiful. They look crazy good. Like, maybe now the maps could look beautiful, but the gameplay could be terrible. Like, how the maps run and how the game flows on these maps could be terrible. So, the maps could look gorgeous, but how they flow could be terrible. So let's comment there on that aspect. But the destruction is gonna be out of this world. Next gen consoles and whatnot. I still have the Xbox One X, so I'm still gonna deal with only 64 player, shit. But hopefully, you know, I don't know, because I feel like these X, the Xbox One X at least, I feel like these, consoles can handle 128 players, but you do have to realize that this is Battlefield. This isn't Call of Duty, in the sense of Call of Duty doesn't do destruction. You know what I'm saying? Battlefield does. So you have to worry about that. And I feel like the reason why that consoles or the Xbox One aspect is going to be so downgraded is because of the destruction part, I believe. I feel like the destruction part has a really big part in why there's going to be still a separate, because I thought it was going to be full on, cross, well, I think it's still going to be full on cross platform, but these Xbox One and PlayStation 4 consoles are still going to be only to play on 64 player servers. So, but, I feel like, this is what I feel like. I feel like if someone wants to play on a 128 server, they can. But they have to realize that it's going to maybe crash their console or something. Or it's going to make the quality of the game a lot worse. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have I feel like, this is just me, this is my opinion, I feel like they should have the freedom to play with 128 player servers. I feel like us, Xbox One players. But I feel like there should be like, if you play on this server, you're going to get a lot of frame rate drop. There's going to be a lot of hardware difficulty that's going to come with it. So you could play on this server, but it's on you type aspect. You get what I'm saying? That's what I feel like should be put on the plate. You get what I'm saying? So, but I just feel like, I just need to get an Xbox One console or Xbox Series X console, because I want to play on the 128 servers, you know what I'm saying? But I never can get a next gen console because, the fucking consoles keep getting sold out and whatnot. So, but it's all good and dandy at the end of the day, But I feel like if this is just my opinion, I feel like if Battlefield hits this out of the park, Call of Duty is gonna be in real big trouble. Battlefield 2042. I feel like if Battlefield 2042 hits this out of the park, DICE, EA, then we're gonna have trouble. Call of Duty's gonna have trouble. And the reason why I say this is because Call of Duty is in real big trouble anyway. They are. Call of Duty is in real big trouble. And the reason why I say this is because Cold War sucks. It is terrible. The only good aspect in Cold War is the fucking zombies, basically. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I'm not done with Call of Duty by no means. I'm not done with it. But when I played the beta of Battlefield, and this is when I do play the beta of Battlefield, and what's it called? And this Battlefield game is like fucking incredible. Let me tell you, bro. I might be switching over. I'm gonna be, I might be switching over, man. I'm telling you, I might switch over, bro, because if the new Battlefield game is really good, like it's just Battlefield, how Battlefield used to be since Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. Battlefield 1 was good and Battlefield 5 was good also. It just, there was something up with it, really, I feel like. So, if the new Battlefield game is amazing, as in game flow, it's just full on, just bruh type aspect, I might be switching over. I'm gonna be full on Battlefield, like, you know what I'm saying? I might be switching over. You know what I'm saying? I might, like, it's not something, it's just, I might be switching over, man. It's something. I'm a huge Battlefield fan. Huge Battlefield fan. I've been a Battlefield fan since Bad Company 2. You know what I'm saying? And those were just 12v12, games. You know what I'm saying? And if Battlefield 2042 literally hits this out of the park and literally shreds fucking Call of Duty, man, I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be a real big shame for Activision, because then Activision has to get back on their fucking grind. Because the reason why Call of Duty hasn't been as good, or no, the reason why Call of Duty I feel like has been slacking for a little bit is because Battlefield has been doing terrible. Because y'all know and everyone knows, it's been Battlefield versus Call of Duty for the longest time. It's been Battlefield versus Call of Duty. And I feel like, Battlefield just, if Battlefield hits this out of the park, bro, and just nails it in the coffin, I'm telling you, Activision would be in trouble. Activision will be in trouble. And the reason why I say that is because Activision has been figuring out that, well, since Battlefield's been doing terrible, we can chill and relax for a little bit. You get what I'm saying? In reality, Battlefield has been in the kitchen for the past 2 years, basically cooking up something, and that's what they came out as, is Battlefield 2042. And I have a feeling that Battlefield 2042 is going to murder Call of Duty. It's going to murder that franchise. Not technically, okay? I'm saying, like, it's Call of Duty still going to be around. It's just Call of Duty has to get back on the high horse and just bring out a good game again, because Cold War sucked. Modern Warfare was cool. I liked Modern Warfare 2019. I liked Modern Warfare, but it's really just been terrible. Cold War was terrible. Battlefield 5 was terrible, and DICE made this in COVID. So if the aspect as in this new Battlefield game was made in the pandemic, and this game ends up being good, Activision has no excuses then. Activision has no excuses of why they can't make a good Call of Duty game, or why their game was glitchy at day one. You know what I'm saying? They have no more excuses. And they haven't had any excuses in a while. But people make excuses for these developers because they just make excuses, and these developers know it. You get what I'm saying? So I just feel like this new Battlefield game is gonna be fucking insane. It's gonna be the Battlefield game we've all wanted for a while now. And it's gonna happen. And it's gonna fucking kick ass, man. The destruction's gonna be phenomenal. This new destruction model that they're doing is gonna be phenomenal. Battlefield 5's destruction was fucking fantastic. It was amazing. this new Battlefield Destruction is gonna even be even more amazing. It's gonna be fucking awesome, bro. It's gonna be crazy, man. I Don't get me wrong, Battlefield 5 was beautiful. The graphics, the scenery, everything, the destruction, it was fucking gorgeous. But it had its issues. You know what I'm saying? Besides all that, it had its issues. This new Battlefield game is gonna be fucking crazy. It's gonna be fucking insane. And I'm gonna fucking enjoy every fucking bit of it. You wanna know why? It's because it's Battlefield. And I hope Battlefield teaches Call of Duty a lesson. That's what I hope, is that Battlefield teaches Activision a lesson. DICE, EA teaches Activision a lesson. And I hope they do, because if they do, Activision is gonna look real stupid. So, but on to a new topic. So, what's it called? Project Cars. Have y'all played Project Cars? Project Cars 2 and Project Cars 1. Have y'all played that? I've been playing that game nonstop for the past maybe week. And let me tell y'all, Project Cars 2 is probably the most gorgeous game I've ever seen. Besides probably No Man's Sky and that new Battlefield game that just came out. Or the new trailer of that Battlefield game that just came out. Project Cars 2 is probably one of the most gorgeous games I've ever seen as a racing game. And the reason why I say this is that came out in 2017. That game is 2018, 2019, 2018, 2019, 4 years old. That game is 4 years game, and it came out on last gen consoles, on Xbox One. And let me tell y'all, that game has aged so well. It's fucking incredible how well that game aged. And the reason why I say that is because that game aged so well. It's insane. It's the scenery of these tracks are fucking gorgeous, man. Like, and it's on last gen consoles. Last gen. It's not even on Xbox. It's not even on the Series X. It came out on last gen consoles. Last gen hardware, not as good as Series X hardware. And it's fucking gorgeous, man. These last gen consoles still can do something. Even though they don't have as good as hardware as Series X and PS5, they still can make gorgeous games. They still can make gorgeous games. And let me tell y'all, like, the dynamic of the weather and the scenery of dynamic, as in, you know, the sky turning from day to night, and you get to see the sun come up. It's like, yo, it's fucking incredible, man. Like, it's so, like, let me tell y'all, bro, like, I'm a huge Project Cars fan. Project Cars 3 sucked. I feel like I haven't played it, and I'm judging off of it because I'm judging off a game I haven't played. It just looks like it's garbage. It looks like a mobile game. You know what I'm saying? But people say it improved a lot of stuff for Project Cars 2, but it's still like they went the arcadey aspect. I don't really know, really. I'm gonna be dead honest. But I'm talking about Project Cars 1 and Project Cars 2. Really, Project Cars 2. Project Cars 1 was gorgeous as itself. It was gorgeous. But it had its faults and whatnot. Project Cars 2 was even more gorgeous. Project Cars 2 made, watching, racing around Daytona and seeing the sun come up. Oh my god, it's It's like seeing Mufasa in the Son of Lion King. You know what I'm saying? And you get to see the shadow, and you get to see the shadows and stuff. You get to see, the just the aspect of it all happening. Like, it's fucking insane. It's like something I've never seen before. I got to see in Project Cars, don't get me wrong, it was fucking gorgeous in Project Cars. But it wasn't the same. They added snow into the aspect, and oh my god, seeing the snow come down, and just seeing it all happen is insane. It's like, bro, it's like it takes your breath away type aspect. Like, it's just it's a form of beauty, of art you get to see in a game that you usually see on television. You only see this type of aspect in television, and you get to see it on a video game. And it looks real. It looks like real life. You know what I'm saying? The graphics look gorgeous. The crashes, when you see wrecks happen and you see their wheels pop up, you just see the glory of just domination of wrecks or whatever. That was a terrible, not domination, but the just aspect of seeing the wrecks happen is just like, bro. The crash models are insane. You get, I race, I race a lot of Indy cars and whatnot on Project Cars too, and you get to see the wheels pop up, and it's like you don't see dynamic crashes like that. Not even like iRacing has that. Don't get me wrong, but they don't have dynamic weather like that. I don't think they even have dynamic weather at all. They don't even have really where you see the sun go down, the sun come up. They don't. I think they're starting to get to that point, iRacing, but this is a console game. A console, not even PC game, but it came out on PC, of course. But it's not even PC exclusive. It's a console game. It came out on console, and it's doing this, and it's like, bro, this game aged so well, and I feel like Project Cars has been ahead of its game. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Project Cars 2 in 1 was so ahead of its game, because Forza, I don't even think had Forza 4 still till this day. Forza, not even just Forza 4, but Forza in general doesn't have dynamic weather. Forza Horizon does, yes. Forza Horizon has dynamic weather and whatnot. Yes, it does. But Forza Motorsports doesn't even have it yet. And it's a Forza game. And it's on last gen consoles. Project Cars, Slightly Mad Studios was able to do it like that. You hear what I'm saying? And it's just like, man, Project Cars is a beauty. Project Cars is a game that you'll race it just to see the graphics happen. You hear what I'm saying? Like, you can really sit there in the car and see that dynamic happen, as in the dynamic weather and the sun coming up and the sun going down, and going from day to night and night to day. Like, you could literally do it 24 hours of Daytona if you really wanted to. You can set the time whenever you want to. If, like, this is what's crazy, and I didn't even know it did this. So in the summertime, no, in the wintertime, when it's 6 o'clock, it's still nighttime. In the summertime, when it's 6 o'clock, it's daytime. You get it. You get what I'm saying? It's fucking incredible. It's insane. Like, the physics, the realism of simulation of the cars. It's fucking incredible. Project Cars 2. It's fucking insane. It's like, bro, like this is it's. I know I'm fucking like I'm not over exaggerating. I know you're like, bro. I think you're pretty being over dramatic. No, 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 no. This game is fucking beautiful. And I know it has its flaws, because every game does. It has its flaws. But despite all the flaws and whatnot, it's fucking gorgeous. Like, I listen to music while I race, especially when I'm going around Daytona, the oval aspect. When I'm doing road courses, I can't listen to music because you need to listen to the sound of the car, and you need to listen to the, you know, revving up the engine, and the whole aspect. But when I'm going around in Daytona in a circle, I listen to music, and just listening to music and seeing the sun come up or seeing the sun going out, it's like, bro, it puts a whole nother logic of goosebumps. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, of goosebumps, man, of goosebumps. Like, this game gives you goosebumps. How graphically and dynamically and just everything about it is like gorgeous, man. It's just gorgeous. This game just, it kicks it out of the park. It really does. It really does kick this game out of the park. It really does. Like, this game is just gorgeously good, and it's just, you gotta play the game. Or YouTube doesn't give it a good, give it justice. You need to play it, even if you're not a racer. Just play the game to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta sneeze. Alright. But even if you're not a race, like, even if you don't like race games, look at the game as, as a piece of art. And that's what Project Cars 2 is. It's a piece of art, I feel like. And it's just gorgeous, man. Like, it's just, Project Cars 2 is on a whole, I feel like Project Cars 2 was way ahead of its game when it came out. I feel like Project Cars 2 was way ahead of its game, way ahead of everything. I feel like it's just, you like, Call of Duty doesn't have dynamic weather. Project Cars doesn't, Call of Duty, you don't see maps come from night to day or day to night. You get what I'm saying? You don't see that in shooters, really. But in racing games, in Project Cars, you see that. And it's like, yo, it's on a whole nother level of fuckery. You get what I'm saying? It's just crazy good, man. And it's not just crazy good as in, it's simulation and whatnot. It's crazy good as in, it's just beautiful, that game. It's just graphically beautiful. It is. That game is just graphically beautiful. It's just like, bro, you get to make the time go as fast as you want, so you can make the weather go as fast. So it can be every, like, you can do 10 times, 20 times, 30 times, 40 times, 50 times, where the weather in the day to night cyclation goes faster. So it can take an hour for it to get to night, or you can make it take 5 minutes from day to night or night to day or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can make it however you want it. The make it your own is in that game. Besides, the only like, bad aspect is there's no really customization with cars. There's no paint booth. There's no, there's none of that. You get what I'm saying? Which sucks. It really does. I feel like that game would have even grown even more, would have made even more better if you had a paint booth and whatnot. But they didn't do that, so it's whatever. But it's just gorgeous, that game. And I know I'm just all right, bro, we get it, but it's like, y'all don't understand. Like, that game is just beautiful, bro. So, but we're gonna switch gears again. I want to talk about what I know we talked about this before in the last podcast, but I want to talk about it again. What do y'all expect from E3, bro? Because E3, as of right now, is like right around the corner. I kind of forget when E3 is like really about to like start in a way. You know what I'm saying? I forget when E3 is kind of about to start. I need to look on Google real quick. I'm about to type this up actually real quick. Hold on a second. When does E3, not EA, E3 start? Here we go. June 12th. Saturday through Tuesday. Okay, so June 12th. So it's June 9th. It's June 9th. So we have about 3 days. Basic 3 days left. So, what do y'all expect from E3, man? What do y'all expect? What do y'all want to see? Because I want to see some shit. Like, I want to see what they have in stores for, what Xbox has in stores, basically. That's what I want to see. I want to see what Xbox has in stores for this new for gaming, man. I just hope Xbox just hits this out of the park. I know I said this last podcast, and I really do mean this. I really hope Xbox hits this out of the park and just says sucker fat ones, pretty much. Just shows Sony that we're still here, bro. We're still here, man. That's what I really hope. I really hope I really hope Xbox just shows us what's up, man. That we ain't playing around anymore, bro. That's what I really hope. And I really hope this is that Xbox really just shows us, like, hey, we're gonna do this. We're gonna show Sony that what's up. Even though you might sell more consoles than us, we're community based. We respect our community. You know what I'm saying? Because what Sony's doing with, they don't want cross-platform because they're losing money, whatever, is fucking bullshit, man. It's very bullshit how they're gonna take cross-platform away from us, or away from Sony players, PlayStation players. Xbox looks at, well, if people want it, they're gonna get it. They want what the people want. And cross-platform is such a huge thing, man. Cross-platform is such a huge thing. Like, it's so huge. Cross-platform. It's just massive. It's a massive thing. Cross-platform, because it changes. Fortnite has cross-platform. Call of Duty, the new Borderlands isn't gonna have PlayStation cross-platform because they want money. They want money out of it. It's fucking Sony bitches. That's why I hate. That's why I don't like Sony. It's because they're so cocky, man. They're so cocky in a way that it's just like, why? We get it. You're the dominant people. Like, you're the big motherfuckers. You got the big dick. You know what I'm saying? We get it. But it's not gonna be like that no more. Xbox is showing other people that, hey, we can keep up. We can keep up, even though, our exclusive isn't up to par right now, and we're still working on that. We can still keep up. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what Xbox has to show on June 12th. That's what Xbox has to show. And if they don't show that, it's gonna be a real disappointment, man. It's gonna be a real disappointment, them not showing what's up, bro. It's gonna be a real you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a real disappointment if Xbox doesn't show up this year. And the reason why I say that is because it is. Xbox needs to show up. They really do. They need to show up this year. And that's the only way for them to do it. is to really just show people like, hey, even though we're not selling consoles like that, we're still in this game. You know what I'm saying? We're still in this. So, I hope that's what they do, bro. I hope Xbox kick this out of the park, man. It just shows us what's up. That's what I really hope, man. I really do. I really hope that. I hope Xbox really just shows us like, hey, man, we got it down with this. We know what's up. You know? But we really just gotta wait and see on that point. You know what I'm saying? We really just gotta wait and see, man, cause we don't know what's in stores for right now. We don't know what's in stores, and just it's very, what's it called? It's very exciting. What I hope Xbox, since they bought Bethesda, they need to show people what's up. They need to show people what's up. They really do. They just need to. And the reason why I say this is because it is just showing, it's gonna show people what Xbox is all about. And I'm not an Xbox fanboy. I have an Xbox and I love Xbox, and you know, I would get a PlayStation, like for real, I would. It's just paying for PlayStation Plus is just, I'm not doing that, because I'm already paying for Xbox Live, and I'm not about to fucking pay for PlayStation Plus. I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to pay for 2 subscriptions. I'm not about to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not about to do that, bro. Paying for 2 subscriptions is not in my forte. Like, on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, but so I wanted to talk about something like, so for now, like, okay, like my real name is Jacob. That's my real name, is Jacob. And see, the thing about that is, I love my name. Like, you know, it's my name. That's what people know me by, is Jacob. But, you know, I don't want to be known by that name no more. I'm not going to change it, you know, governmentally, because I'm just not going to do that. That's a whole hassle that I'm just not going to deal with. So government, I'm still going to be known as Jacob, but I'm going to change my name to basically Nos, because that's what I'm going to be known that by, is Nos. I don't want you guys to call me Jacob. It's not that I don't like my name. I do. I love my name. I'm going to be known by it governmentally, Jacob. That's going to be my name governmentally, Jacob. But as of just around people, and just, you know, just in general, I'm just going to be known as Nos. I want to be known as Nos. That's what I want to be known by, is Nos. I just feel, and it's like, why you want to be known as Nos? Is because, like, that's my name on Xbox. That's my name on YouTube. You know, that's my name. Like, you know, I know some people that call me by Nos. They just say, "What's up, Nos? What's going on, Nos?" Like, you know. But like my friends that I know in real life call me Jacob. You know, they don't call me by my gamer tag, and they don't call me by Nos. They just call me by Jacob. And that's cool, that's fine. It's just, I don't want to be known by Nos anymore. I want to be known by Jacob. Or Nos. I want to be known by Nos, my bad. I want to be known as Nos. I don't want to be known as Jacob no more. That's just in my, and see, this is the thing. My dad changed his name. Oh crap, my controller's dying. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. Hopefully. So, but anyway. What's it called? Yeah, I don't want to be known by Nas anymore. I just don't want to be known by that anymore. That's just not, or not Nas, Jacob. I don't know why I keep saying that. I just don't want to be known by Jacob no more. That's just not me. You know what I'm saying? Well, you're weird. How come you don't want to be known by your government name? And it's not that at all. I just don't want to be known by that no more. I just want to be known by Nas. And if you respect, and you can, it's gonna happen, whatever people like it or not. That's gonna be my name, is Nas. You know what I'm saying? I want to be known by that, Nas. So that's what I just want to be known by, is Nas, bro. It's just, I don't know, that's just what I want to be known by. And if people if you want to respect that, cool. If you don't want to respect that, then that's your loss, bro. That's just how I feel. And it's not that I woke up one day and said, I want to be, I've been thinking about this for years. This is years into the coming, where I've been thinking about changing my name to Nas, because it's just been something that I just been wanting to do for a while, and I've been putting off for so long, and I'm gonna do it, bro. And it's been finalized and the whole thing, and I haven't told my family yet, though, and I don't know, I feel weird out trying to tell my family this, because they're like, what the fuck, what? But I want to be known as Nas, man. That's just what I want to be known by. I don't want to be known by Jacob. My dad changed his name, but it's still his government name, but his name is George John Pan II. His name is George John Pan II, and people call him John. So still his name is just, they just call him by his middle name. Me, in the aspect, is Nas is nowhere in my government name. You know what I'm saying? But in that aspect, and it's still in the same aspect if I want to change my name. And I'm not going to change it governmentally, because, like I say, who wants to go through that government bullshit? That's just a whole ass hassle. You got to go to court and everything. No, I ain't dealing with all that. So, but I just want to be known as Nas, and if people respect that, then it's all cool and dandy, bro. So, but I think we're out of time. I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. I will talk to y'all later on the next episode of NOScast. Peace out, Girl Scout.